morning, everyone. Today we're going to be looking at lesson 6. We're going to be relating all parts of an equation like y equals kx to the situation it represents. And we're going to find missing information in a proportional relationship using the constant of proportionality. Today you're going to need your guided notes, which are in the colored folders at the front of the classroom, your math book, page 146, a pencil, and a calculator. Please pause the video to get those things now. Starting with the fill in the blanks, there are 5,000 calories in 8 servings of spaghetti. These two equations represent the relationship between the number of calories and the number of servings. One of the equations is C equals 625S and S equals 0.0016C. Choose one of the equations above, fill in the blanks to answer this question. If Elizabeth only wants to eat 1,000 calories, how many servings can she eat? Since in the question what we need to find is the number of servings, which is S, the only equation we can use would be S equals 0.0016C. I'm going to put that in the first part of our equation, but instead of writing C, we're going to put 1,000 because that's how many calories she wants to eat. Now, when we do the math, we have S equals, and then we have to do our math here. What operation happens between 0.0016 and 1,000? Right, we're going to multiply. So in your calculator, you're going to put this decimal times 1,000, and you should end up with 1.6. What does 1.6 mean in this situation? That means that Elizabeth can eat 1.6 servings of spaghetti. So notice we're starting to use the equation to find missing information. We don't have to write a table every time in order to find this information. Let's look at example 1. The equation shown here represents the relationship between the number of centimeters and the number of inches. Centimeters is going to be the variable C, inches is going to be the variable I. So we have centimeters equals 2.54 times inches. We're going to use the equation above to answer these two questions. We're going to show our work. How many centimeters are there in 15 inches? Okay, well first we're going to set up the problem. So I'm going to copy the equation, but instead of writing I, I'm going to write 15 because our question tells us how many inches we already know. Then we can just use a calculator. C equals, and then we're going to multiply 2.54 times 15. We know we're multiplying because when there is no operation sign, meaning there's no adding sign, no minus sign, no dividing sign, it means that we are multiplying, okay? A number right next to parentheses means we're multiplying. So we're going to multiply these two values together, and what do you get? You should end up with 38.1. So how many centimeters are there in 15 inches? There are 38.1 centimeters in 15 inches. Let's look at the next question. How many inches are there in 127 centimeters? Where would I put that 127? Would I put that with the C or with the I? Right, I'm going to put it where the C was because that's the value we know. We know there's 127 centimeters. We don't know how many inches there are for 127 centimeters. So in this case, we have 127 on the left side of the equal sign, and we have 2.54 on the right side of the equal sign. If you have two numbers on different sides of the equal sign, we need to divide them. So we're going to take 127 and divide it by 2.54. When you put that in your calculator, what do you get? You should have gotten 50. So how many inches are there in 127 centimeters? There are 50 inches in 127 centimeters.